Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and in today's film we're driving down the hotel strip through Kato Paphos and finishing at Lighthouse Beach. So let's have the map up first of all, and we're starting off by driving from St Nicholas Chapel to the Triangle, carrying on down Poseidon's Avenue to the seafront and Harbour Area, then looping back through Kato Paphos and Bar Street to King's Avenue Mall, and driving up to where the Elysium is and looping back around again to finish at Lighthouse Beach. Yes, it's a rather grey day today, which matched my mood because I'm still struggling through with my cold, but I thought I'd go out for a little bit just to do a bit of driving. I did try later on flying the drone as well actually, but I wanted to get a reservoir shot of the Retu showing how empty it is, but it got rained off, which is in one way quite encouraging I suppose. But so I've been a bit of a naughty boy, I should have really been in bed today, but I always just get very restless. So here we are, coming out from St Nicholas, which is a lovely little chapel, onto the main hotel strip, and we're turning left. And there are numerous hotels along here. If you look at our definitive guide, which is paphoslife.com/v/H2024, you'll see all the hotels listed along this route. I'm not going to read them all out here because I've got a sore throat and I can't be bothered, if you must know. I know the one on the left just here is the Aquamarine though. They have very nice gardens, I like their gardens. And I'm walking on the other side. I mean, the coast path that I feature in a lot of my films also runs on the other side of all these hotels as well. So it's a very nice area all round. And you're hard pressed to choose between all of the hotels here, to be honest. I think everyone has their favourites. Some are adult only, some are family, some are all inclusive. Basically, the further you get from the seafront and harbour area, the more likely they are to be all inclusive. And some are half board, bed and breakfast, whatever. When we came on holiday to Paphos before we moved here, we would always go just bed and breakfast, because that way we could choose where we wanted to eat. But if you like going all inclusive, just go all inclusive. If someone tells you not to, it's your holiday, do what you want. Relax how you want to relax, because no one else is paying for it. Do what you want with your money. That's my little speech. I will climb down off my soapbox and carry on with the ace commentary. So you got hotels on the left. Very informative that, isn't it? You got the Avanti on the right. I did go down in another film I did today. I went for a drive through there. Not a lot to see, has to be said. But I had the 360 on, so I think the 360 film will be the one that went through there and Limnaria Gardens. Though I did have a couple of dead ends, so that'll need a bit of editing. But at least with 360 films, we go out on Fridays. I don't have to do a narration, which is not normally a problem, but when you've got a sore throat and you feel grotty, it's difficult getting motivated. This is the Triangle we're just driving past now. It's called so that because it's triangle shaped, but there are also some nice restaurants on there as well, and bars. You got that famous stroke infamous towers on the right now, and you got Sodat Beach and the Antasia Beach Bar on the left, and that hotel next to them is the Amavi. And on the right you have the Elo Hotel, which is abandoned. I don't know what the fate of that's going to be. I mean, originally the second big tower was going to be built there, but it clearly isn't anymore because it's going up on the other side of it, but of the other tower. So who knows? And after the Amavi on the left, you'll have the Alexander the Great Hotel. There he is on his horse, looking such a jolly chap. Yep, so weather-wise, as I said, we had rain today. There was a little bit of rain when the Tulip Festival happened as well, and a little bit on Monday. Thursday, the only day that hasn't got rain forecast this week on the Paphos weather forecast. But we need as much rain as we can get, and It's not raining a lot at the moment, I have to say. It needs to be a lot more than that. We're going past the Poseidon's Avenue renovation works there on the right now, which look lovely now. We've just got to put a bedding in the salt, and that'll be completely finished, I think. So we've done a top-up job there. Top-notch job, rather. To be honest, I think there's still cars going past up to the tulip field to see them. That chap wasn't sure about crossing the road on a zebra crossing, even though he had the right of way there. But you're wise to be a little bit cautious, to be honest. Anyway, we've got Pinguinos, and there's T for 2 on the right. There's the new I Love Paphos sign on the left, and that's the seafront. And I filmed this morning, which is Bank Holiday, Cyprus Independence Day. It just feels weird having it on April the 1st. Well, it feels weird to a British person who April the 1st means something completely different. It also means all the supermarkets were closed, so even Papantonio's at the seafront, this one just up here, which often is open on a bank holiday, it was closed today. So I couldn't get any cat food there, which was why that was significant. This is why I actually went out, because we needed some cat food. But it's a regular occurrence needing cat food when you've got 5 cats. And we're just coming up to the seafront and harbour area now. Just having a little sip of my lemsip. Put a spoonful of honey in it as well. There you go. How I dose myself up. There's a brave jogger out there. And we're now at the seafront and harbour area. All the car parks you can see on the right here are three rather. And that's the archaeological park straight in front of us. But we're going to loop back on ourselves. And the bus station is there as well now. Have another look at the car park, but more importantly, we'll have another look at the seafront. What we want though is, like, ideally we want it to be nice and sunny during the day and then pea with rain all night long for the next couple of months. Then we might have a chance of the reservoirs, because I have to say I went up to Ebretu and I might do a film of it, but it got rained off. But it's not very full at the moment at all. It wasn't the rain so much that was the issue, it was the wind that was up there. It was dead calm when I set off, but then a minute later, all the warning lights are flashing on the drone, well, the remote for the drone anyway. Anyway, we're coming up towards King's Avenue Mall roundabout, but before that we're going to turn right and go down past St Paul's Pillar area, which will bring us back down into Kato Paphos. And you'll recall that they're actually building a little museum dedicated to St Paul on the other side of this part of Kato Paphos. And on the left you've got the outdoor theatre, which is an active archaeological site. And now we're going to be coming up to the little square that holds Sophiana Resort, and that's completely finished and looks lovely now. No renovation work, I mean, it's completely finished. There it is on the left. We'll go round the roundabout and head down Bar Street. It was about 22 degrees centigrade temperature wise. This guy had parked rather inconsiderately and was sticking out a bit, but never mind. And after the less salubrious part of Bar Street, we have the more salubrious part. The middle bit has got all the action, so to speak. There's Robin Hood. You've got VIP lounge, you're going to have the non-open Notorious. There's Flair's Bar on the left, And there's Boogies on the right, which are both open all year round. And you got the new Marika and Me lounge bar on the left just there. And how they're doing. And then we come to another less salubrious part of Bar Street before reaching the end. And you'll be able to have another look at the Poseidon's Avenue renovations from this side. I think the fountain's going nicely now. It's very good. Can we see it in the film? Yeah, there it is. It's got a nice not random, but it's got a complicated pattern. And at the end here, past the Cake and Barrel, we're going to be turning left and heading towards King's Avenue Mall. There's the lodge on the right there. That's a very good steakhouse by all accounts. I've never eaten there myself, but whenever somebody posts on one of our forums or Facebook groups, where can I get a nice steak? The lodge is one of the places that gets recommended the most. And I say that without any monetary involvement at all or anything like that. It's just stating a fact from administering quite a few Facebook groups and online forums. Anyway, if you like our content, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and share the films far and wide. The more people who see them, the more it benefits us. It can't be bad. And if you want to help us out financially, go to our Buy Me a Coffee page at buymeacoffee.com/Paphos Life and chuck us a few coffees. All coffees are gratefully received, and if you want something back in return, go to our Etsy shop at etsy.com/shop/Paphos Life, and there you can get memorabilia from Paphos featuring pictures that we've taken and put on our Facebook group, and then from there onto t-shirts, calendars, mugs, phone covers, that sort of thing. You know, that's what I'm talking about. So have a look there as well. And speaking of Facebook, if you go to Paphos Life, our Facebook page, you can follow that, and then you'll get notified anytime we publish new content, be it on YouTube, Facebook, or our main paphoslife.com website. Finally, Paphos Chat or Cyprus Chat are our Facebook groups we run. And if you join them, you can say hello to us or ask questions about Paphos. Or if you're thinking of moving to Paphos or anything like that, just go there and ask, and you'll get lots of different and varied responses. Don't just rely on one person to give you all the advice. Nobody knows everything, and some people know nothing. And we're turning left here. And this is bringing us up to King's Avenue Mall. On the right and on the left you can see Paphos Walkway, which links the archaeological park to Fabrica Hill, which is another free archaeological park, though it's basically just a field with some ruins, a hill with some ruins on it and in it, because there are catacombs there as well. It's a great place to explore there. And now we're going down the Tomb of the Kings Road for a little bit. Just so I can get as far as the Elysium, and then that'll bring us back to Lighthouse Beach. You don't have to go all this way if you want to get to Lighthouse Beach in the car there. There is a turning before that, which you can take. But for a more interesting film, I always turn where Duomo is. But that's the direct route on the left there to get to Lighthouse Beach. Now, between here and there are quite a few restaurants. Not that obvious at the moment, but we're just coming up to some more here on the left. And after that, we'll come to the turning. There's a bus station on the right there, actually. There's a little bit ahead of myself. There are more restaurants on the left there, including the famous Fat Mamas. And we go left here. And there's Duomo Pizza on the right, just there. And Kefalos Hotel on the left. I think that's a 3-star, more affordable option. But if you really want to go to town, then you should go to the hotel on the right here, the Elysium. It's absolutely lovely inside. It looks like lovely from the outside as well, but inside will blow you away. And they're building a new hotel in front of us as well. I think, judging from the sign, that's being built by the people who own Kefalos Holiday Village, which is the thing here. So they're just building a hotel to go with that, I would imagine. And as I said at the start of this film, beyond the hotels, there's the coast path again as well. It runs all the way from Uoskipu down to Sandy Bay in Lemba. So it goes all the way from Uoskipu, Paphos Seafront and Harbour, Lighthouse Beach, and then along here up to Venus Beach, Dimmer Beach, Baracus Bar, St George's Beach, Baracus Bar, and Sandy Bay. You'll often see goats in the field on our right here, which I always find quite amusing. So soon we'll be coming to the car park at Lighthouse Beach, and I have to say I'm quite glad because my throat's getting quite sore. I did actually find some throat spray in a local chemist's, which has been a great help, to be honest, because this particular bug makes you cough an awful lot, and the throat spray means that you can dose your throat with it just before going to bed, and you've got a chance of actually getting some sleep rather than waking up coughing every 5 minutes. So if you've got the same bug, that's what I recommend, obviously with the usual paracetamols and all that anyway. Anyway, we're coming into Lighthouse Beach Car Park, and the kiosk here, there's a very nice BLT. I highly recommend it. Comes in pitta and is rammed full of bacon, lettuce and tomatoes, obviously. Add your own mayo, which they do supply. And thank you very much for watching. Hope I'll be communicating a bit more clearly in the next film. And until then, see ya, and thanks for watching. Cheers.